More and more brewery taprooms are opening in London and across the UK. Existing breweries are creating a space for people to sample the freshly brewed beer and have food with their friends and family. There are also some breweries being set up specifically to supply a taproom, which can have hundreds of visitors in one day. While pubs have been facing a yearly decline of 1.2%, brewery taprooms are a growing industry. I visited a couple of brewery taprooms and spoke to the co-owner of a popular brewery to find out why people are choosing to hang out in a brewery rather than a bar or pub.
I guess when we started the brewery, we didn't plan to have a tap room. Actually, we were just going to be a brewery, and that's predominantly what we are still. Because even now, we probably only sell about 2% of our beer through there and our web store. It's like really tiny. So we're mainly like a production brewery. But I think over time, what's happened is there's probably a couple of different things. One thing is like it's a bit of marketing, so people could actually come and see where the where the beer's made. So like so for us, it's like letting people in to see like actually this is where all the beer comes from, and there's actually people behind this. So it's like and we take the tap room. It could be quite hot in summer, it could be quite cold in winter. And who wants to come sit in a cold place or a hot place? Well, there's much nicer places to sit. And the reason why is the people. It's the people, it's the atmosphere, it's seeing where things are made, having the freshest beer possible. Every Saturday we do tours, so you basically do a tour with, most of the time actually with Mohamed Shersha, who was on the canning line earlier. And so the tour, and then there'll be like a tasting of 3 different beers. But on the tour, they'll actually look at everything, taste some beer out of the tanks as well, and just sort of get a sense for what we do here. Really, success probably looks like it doesn't really matter about the takings on the night, whatever. It's like the first kind of question is, was the atmosphere good, and was it young people, old people, people with babies, people with dogs, kind of all that, everyone just all kind of existing together and having fun. That's probably like the main aim of what we're trying to do.
Despite there being a trend of people drinking less for years, which has been accelerated by the cost of living crisis, many taprooms are being set up or expanded around the world, including in Australia and the US. When people go out for a beer, there may only be 50p or £1 difference in price between a standard pint and a pint of craft beer. Many are opting for quality over quantity.
So I think another reason for the popularity is that so many young professionals that used to be in London have now moved to the outskirts of London because it's a lot cheaper to buy houses on the outskirts. So they move out there, they start a family, and then, with those families, they don't want to go back into central London. Breweries are just a really nice casual hotspot. They don't want to be going to clubs anymore. They don't want to be going to big, high-end venues and paying through the roof. They want to go there with their family, their partner, have a few beers, nice food with some friends, and without the pressure of spending hundreds of pounds in fancy restaurants in central London. But this place will be suited right up until 10 o'clock at night, and then you move inside to the brewery, which you can actually sit around the tanks. You can actually sit in a mezzanine above the tanks and in the tap room. So we don't kick you out of the whole place, but you have to vacate the main courtyard. But this place will be booming on a Saturday, like 400 or 500 people all day. It's a really good environment to be in. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
People's drinking habits are changing, and taprooms seem to be here to stay. So maybe it's time for you to hop on over to your local brewery.